In this lesson, we're going to be learning My Sweet Lord by George Harrison. So this is a pretty complicated tune for ukulele because we got a lot of weird voicings and a key change, a lot of bar chords and stuff. So if you're looking for a challenge, I think this will be a good one for you. So it's going to be an F sharp. So we're mimicking the acoustic guitar. The acoustic guitar plays it with a capo. So we're not going to do that though, because it gets real high when you do the key change up here on uke, and I don't think it sounds very good. So we're just going to do it with a bunch of different voicings. So it's going to start with F sharp minor to B major. So F sharp minor, you can play it like this. 2, 1, 2, 0. And the strum pattern is down, 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 up, down. Then you go to B major, 4, 3, 2, 2. And it's up, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we have down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and you do that 4 times in the intro. Then we're going to go to E major. Now, you could just play it like that, but I like to add my pinky on the 7th fret so that it makes a note that's in the E chord in case I bump that A string. Same strum pattern here. So we're going from E to C sharp minor, which is really easy. You just take your pinky off and put your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the G string. So you do that twice. The 3rd time you go E, F diminished 7. So that's just, you keep that barred, the 4th fret, and you go 5 and 5. 2 hits there. So it's. Then you need a D flat 7. You just take your 3rd finger off. 2 hits there. So that's a pretty easy transition. And then you go back to where you started. Okay, so one complete time around the verse is where it ends. Technically, the part is on the D flat 7. Because when you go back to the F sharp minor, that's like you're starting it all over again. Okay, so the whole phrase, that whole verse goes. Now we're to the E. C sharp minor, E. Now here comes that technically is where it ends. When you go back to the F sharp minor is where the verse starts over again. Okay, so it does that. You got an intro and then you got a verse that does that, and you play that 2 times. And you kind of play another half verse before you get to the bridge of just the. So now we're at the bridge, okay? And follow the tab if you're lost. So the bridge, so we're going along right before it. We're coming out of the 3rd verse, I think, or 2nd verse. So we're going from the F sharp minor to the B. And technically the bridge starts here, right here. It goes to E like you normally would in a verse, but it's going to stay on E for 2 bars. Then Then you're going to go to E7, which is just, now you're going to put your second finger on the 5th fret. Then you're going to go to C sharp major. That's 1st fret, 4th fret with your pinky. Okay, so we have E. And then this is where the modulation for the key change, well, the whole bridge really is a modulation for the key change, but then we go to F sharp major, G diminished. So F sharp major is here. You're barring the 1st fret, and you got 3rd fret, 2nd fret. G diminished, so open 1, open 1. Then you're going to go to D sharp 7, that's 3rd fret, and then 4th fret. So we have okay, and then we're going to be into verse B, full key change. We'll get to that in a second. So the bridge is E. Let me tune this A string here. It's a little sharp. Okay. E7, C sharp, F sharp, G diminished. Oh, sorry. Then D sharp 7. So from the E, now we're into the full key change. Verse starts on G sharp minor. So that's here. Can be a tricky chord to get to because we're alternating it now with C sharp. So it's so if you're having trouble getting that note, you can really just, as long as you get those 3, 4, 3, 4. If you want the full one, it's 4, 3, 4, 2. But you could just do this and make sure you mute the A string. So now we're alternating between G sharp minor and C sharp major. This is verse B, I called it, because this is the key change. So we have, it just follows like a normal verse would. So we're going to do this 4 times. And then we go to F sharp, and then D sharp diminished. I'm sorry, D sharp minor, which is right here. And then we have the same type of thing we did before. So you have the F sharp major, G diminished, the D flat dominant chord, I'm sorry, D sharp dominant chord, to the G sharp minor chord. It's pretty confusing, a lot going on here. So let's go back to the verse B. G sharp minor, C sharp. 4 times. Then we go to F sharp major. Now this D minor chord, that's D sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 3. Twice on that. Then so that's that whole key change part. It just follows the same arrangement, it's just the chord voicings are a little complicated. We're not used to them. A lot of bar chords and stuff. But that's all the parts to the tune. Then it just vamps out at the end on these, on the G sharp minor and the C. So it just keeps going. It just keeps going and going. It's a long kind of outro on those two chords. So I hope you enjoy that. One little thing I do want to show you. If you want to play the little slide part at the beginning, it's kind of tricky, but it's kind of cool to play. So it's going to start way up here on the 11th fret. If you can slide up to the 11th fret, that'd be good. Then you go 9 to 7. Then you're going to slide to 9 again. So it's a... That's how the first phrase ends. Then the second phrase starts the same way. Right there. So that's 9, 7, 9, 7. So the first two phrases. The next phrase starts the same way, but then we have these slides. It's kind of tricky. So that's right here on the 11th fret, and you just slide back 3 frets each time. So we go to 8, to 5, to 2, back to 5, and then just play 8. So, and then you go, and that's how it ends. So that's 9th fret E string, to 7th fret, then 8, 6 on the C string. So we have and that's the little lead part if you want to have some fun with it. So that's My Sweet Lord by George Harrison.